promise that's going to happen. Talk about the promise of Doge and just that example of how messed up things have become.
So just for to what he's referring to, during the Biden administration, we rejected federal funds on a variety of things because they had strings attached. So some of the road funding, we had to do all the DEI and woke policies, which are totally contrary to our state's policy. We had kind of led the fight against that stuff. Now it's more fashionable to be against it. When we were doing it, we were kind of having an uphill battle. So we did it, and we told the Department of Transportation and the Biden administration, here's $350 million or however much it is. We're not using it, and they're like, we don't know how to take it back. They literally did not know how to take back the money. Same thing on refugee money to send back, I believe, to HHS. They didn't do. So I'm like sitting on almost $900 million. We're not going to accept it because we're not going to change our behavior. So let's send it back and be part of the Doge efforts. So we went up and met with Elon on Friday in Washington, and he had one of his lieutenants there, and they were just like, you want to give back money? Like, yeah, we'll accept it. They got on the phone to Treasury, and like within like 30 minutes, we had a plan to do it, and so we have initiated that. And so what's the promise of Doge generally? I think there's a lot of promise. I think when you see some of the spending that's happened, nobody justifies some of the grants that have been going out on some of these things. It was clearly taking taxpayer money and using it to push an ideological agenda. It was not about serving the interests of the country or what's in the public's interest. It was an ideological niche interest. And basically, these agencies had been taken captive by this viewpoint and used your money for that. So I think it's been great to expose. Here I think is the challenge, though. We're here talking about a balanced budget amendment because Congress won't change its behavior. Elon, and they're using a lot of savvy tech and all this stuff, are showing how the government mismanages money, but also just substantively, should government spend it on this? Because people have voted to do this in Congress for many years. Why are they doing it? How do you justify it? So you're running into kind of the momentum that Elon has with Doge, with the fact that Congress has not been willing to change its behavior.